that parking lot is, and then it's right off that road.
Yeah.
And then we could probably just take this trail down to that one.
Yep. Now today we are going to talk about bird blinds. That is one thing that I look for when I'm trying to find a campground for us to camp at, is whether or not they have any. And this one here actually has 4 bird blinds. And we're going to ride our bikes around to show you all of them. It also has an area that's dedicated for turkeys, a turkey roost area. So there's quite a bit to see here at South Llano State Park. Now these bird blinds are actually very nice. They've posted photos of a lot of the birds that you will find in this area. And we were here back in February, so we are a little bit early to see a lot of the summer birds, but there were a few new ones here. So now I'm going to show you my camera setup inside of this bird blind. Now these are my 2 cameras that I use pretty much for all of my photography. I have a Nikon with my 600mm Tamron lens and my Panasonic Lumix camera, which is a bridge camera. I've talked about that before. I'll put a link in the description for more information on it. Now bird blinds typically are built on the south side of the area that they fenced off for the birds. That way the sun is always going to be behind us, which is great for photography or if you're just using your binoculars to watch birds. So they normally have a water station set up because that's what's going to attract birds more than anything else. And some places have different food options around this area. Now this one's fenced off because there's a lot of armadillos around here. And they're trying to keep them out, but a couple armadillos got through the fence while I was sitting here. Now when it comes to shutter speed on photographing songbirds, I always start with 1/3200th of a second because little birds are usually pretty fast. But now if you get some of the medium-sized birds like your mourning doves, then I'll slow the shutter speed down. I also use auto ISO, especially when there's a lot of light like this. That's one less thing you have to worry about. So next will be some videos and photos with the settings applied. Now we had to stop and show you the armadillos here on our bike ride. There's so many of them here. I bet we've seen dozens of them. They come out in the early mornings and in the evenings. So you have a pretty good chance of seeing one or taking a picture. Now this park is South Llano State Park in Texas. Like I said, it's got 4 bird blinds. It has a lot of places you can ride your bike. You can ride your bike to all 4 spots. And it also has some great hiking in the area also. This is another bird blind. The 2 that are right in the park we found to be the most popular with the birds. We saw a lot more birds at these. Well, you really shouldn't ride your bike in desert backwoods. You should have saved the thorn. It had a pretty good sized thorn in it. And we couldn't get it fixed with the goop we had. So guess what? We have to walk back to the campground. We got the tire fixed and back on the road again. So I want to thank you for watching today. And as always, I hope to see you next time on Adventures Outdoors.